Someone asked me last week, what do you do when your family doesn't support you? And the answer is simple, y'all. You do what you're supposed to do. You do what you can, and you do your best not to take things personal. I know it sounds oxymoronic, but you really got to understand this one thing about parents. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying that it's the truth. As a parent myself, I do everything that I possibly can do to protect my child, my children. Okay? And so, quite naturally, because I am their father, I am going to do my best to protect them from what may seem dangerous. Even if I don't know much about it, I'm going to protect them from what may seem dangerous because I don't want them to get hurt. And so when you're aspiring to do great things, when you are the first in your family to graduate high school, or the first in your family to go to college and get a degree, or the first in your family to buy a house, or buy a property, or to start a business, or the first in your family to get married, or the first to do anything significant in your family that people have attempted to do and they didn't do successfully, if you are going to be a trailblazer, which you are, if you're a legacy leaguer, you're a trailblazer, if you're going to be a world shaker, a planet shaker, which you are, my friend, you got to understand that when you do things that are going to be monumental, there's going to be some risk involved. Okay, there's going to be some risk involved, and risk is risky. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Risk is scary. You don't know what's around the corner. You don't know how it's going to turn out. You don't know whether or not it's going to work. You don't know how long it's going to take. But all you know is that you just have this vision in your heart to do it. And so this is often why sometimes parents don't support, right? Or what seems like them not supporting. I just want to, kind of add some balance to the conversation and say it's not always that they don't support you. It's also that they are trying to protect you from something that they may not be well aware of, or something that they are well aware of. Yeah, something that they've had, and let me say well aware of loosely, something that they've had a negative experience with. I remember listening to an older woman, like grandma type old, and she was advising her granddaughter not to get married. And I'm like, why would you ever do that? But I'm thinking to myself, the reason why she's doing that is because she probably didn't have a good marital experience. She may have had negative things happen to her. And so even though they are your parents, you might not be able to get that type of support from them. And this is sometimes a part of life. This is coming from a first generation entrepreneur raised by baby boomers. If you don't know what that means, just look it up, okay? The kings and queens of stability. The kings and queens of get a good job so you can have a good retirement, right? When I left my job, I didn't tell my parents I left my job. You want to know why? Because I knew they was going to be parents. They were going to do what they have always done, protect me. My parents made sacrifices. They lived amazing lives. But the life that I was raised to live is going to be significantly different. I'm not saying better or worse. It's just going to look different. And I was raised to take the risk. I was raised and groomed to be able to fly, to be able to do what I'm doing right now. And so in actuality, if your parents raised you to be able to take the risk, to be the planet shaker, to be the one who goes above and beyond to whatever it is, right? And this is something that they haven't done before, they're going to be a little scared. Yeah, they're going to be a little scared. They're going to do what parents do. They're going to try to advise you into the safe route. But the safe route usually doesn't lead to dreams, goals, and aspirations being accomplished. It very well could lead to that. I'm just saying in the context of the thing that you're trying to achieve, okay? So all in all, in a nutshell, I want to wrap this up quickly and say this, man. It may not be that they don't support you inherently, like how a hater would not support someone, right? It may just be because you're their baby boy or baby girl and they don't want to see you hurt. Yeah. I've been hurt a whole bunch of times as an entrepreneur. I've been hurt a whole bunch of times as a risk taker, right? And I'm sure if I told my parents, yeah, man, this happened, I got cheated out of some money. They told me they was going to do something, but they didn't do it. Now they would jump into parent mode, right? Parents are always going to be parents. If they do this, they're doing what they are supposed to do. It's their job, right? Just don't take it personal, okay? You want your parents to protect you when you need to be protected, but you also want to be supported when it's time for you to take the risk. If you can't get the support that you need from them, don't take it personal. Their role is to protect you. They're your parents. That's never going to change. Find some support elsewhere. You got support right here. I sincerely hope that you've learned something today. Learn to not take things personal. The vision that you saw, your parents didn't see it. And so you can't expect them to treat the vision that you saw like they saw it. All you do is don't take it personal, and then you pursue the vision that you saw, and soon enough, they will see what you saw. I hope this makes sense. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis, your personal mentor. I sincerely hope that you are well, that you've learned something, that you took some great notes for today. As I say always, you've got immense potential on the inside of you, but don't let it stay inside. You got to pour it out. I'm signing out, y'all, but I'll see you real soon. This is the Legacy Lab. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis, your personal mentor. Stay legendary. Do me a favor, give yourselves a round of applause one more time. Come on, not a golf clap. Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Jordan Green-Ellis. Jordan Green-Ellis.
Mr. Jordan Green-Ellis.
Mr. Green-Ellis.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
Whether or not you recognize that there's something special, there's something unique, there's something that is one of a kind that only you have. Let me clue you in on something. You didn't get here by mistake, and you are not a mistake.
My initial impression after hearing Jordan's speech was just motivating. It brought chills to my body. I was just super excited, and even there were spots that gave me goosebumps.
It's hard to get what you're going to get from Jordan within your campus community.
Jordan Green-Ellis, let's just say he's dynamic.
There was a lot of energy.
He's very, very energetic, for one.
It was very inspiring. He got the kids interacting, which was difficult to do on a virtual platform.
And he's very motivational, and I think he's very wise.
I will say every time Jordan has a chance to speak at this school, I will be present.
I think it's important that college students get the gems that we got today so that they can stay on track and get out of here in a timely manner.
He really showed me that despite how I'm feeling about myself right now, that I can achieve my great dreams. And he also told me that I am destined for greatness, which I believe. So he definitely motivated me to keep going.
He definitely changed me, my perspective on school. I was definitely planning on leaving, but thanks to him, I do plan on staying, and it's only for the better.
Even when you logged off, the students was like, yes, can we have him back all the time?
Coming into this session, I was kind of unsure for the year, but after hearing him speak, I feel impacted and ready to lead.
Hearing him speak, Jordan speak, actually it was very informative, very good. Learned a lot, and kind of opened my eyes more to realization for myself, just about what I need to do and get things done.
I had him come to a previous institution when I was at Hartwick College, and we did a virtual engagement. The virtual was just as good as the in-person.
I brought him here to speak to the students, but as I walked around the room and I was looking at students, not only did he speak to the crowd or the audience that I brought him here for, he also inspired me, he motivated me, and he spoke to things that I've personally been dealing with.
Don't be on the fence. If you are looking for any type of programming, if you give Jordan a goal and a topic you want to discuss, he will supply that for you. So if you're on the fence and looking for a good programming, Jordan Green-Ellis is your guy.